Landman Season 3 is officially confirmed after the Season 2 premiere became the most watched Paramount Plus original series premiere in history, with 9.2 million views in 48 hours. That's a 262% increase from Season 1. Billy Bob Thornton signed a multi-year deal for 4 to 5 years, saying he wants to do the show as long as I'm able. And Season 2 ended with Tommy forming CTT Oil Exploration and Cattle Company, using $44 million from the cartel, setting up a direct war with MTEX. I'm breaking down everything confirmed about Season 3, release date speculation, cast updates, and my predictions for where this oil drama is headed. Paramount Plus announced Landman Season 3 Renewal on December 5th, 2025, right in the middle of Season 2's run. The announcement came just 3 weeks after the Season 2 premiere broke every Paramount Plus record. This early renewal signals massive confidence from the streamer in Taylor Sheridan and Christian Wallace's West Texas oil drama. With the Season 2 finale airing January 18th, 2026, and production timelines on Sheridan shows moving fast, we can make educated guesses about what's coming. The renewal and record-breaking success. The renewal happened because Landman became Paramount Plus's biggest hit. The Season 2 premiere on November 16th, 2025, pulled 9.2 million global streams in its first 2 days. That's not just impressive, it's historic for the platform. It shattered the previous record for an original series premiere on Paramount Plus. The increase from Season 1 is staggering. Viewership jumped 262% from the Season 1 premiere. According to Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter, Season 1 averaged 15.8 million viewers over a 35-day window across platforms. Those are massive numbers that put Landman alongside Yellowstone and 1883 as one of Sheridan's biggest successes. Paramount Plus didn't hesitate with the renewal. Larter announced it on Instagram, saying, "So excited to announce we are coming back for Season 3. Thank you to the fans that have made Landman such a massive success. Honored to work on this show with such exceptional actors and crew." The timing is strategic. By renewing mid-season instead of waiting for the finale, Paramount Plus locked in the cast and crew before competing networks could poach talent. It also lets them start production planning immediately, keeping momentum going. Critical recognition adds to the success story. Billy Bob Thornton received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor in a Drama Series for Season 1. He got another Critics' Choice Awards nomination in December 2025. The show isn't just a ratings juggernaut, it's earning prestige attention too. Release date speculation. No official release date exists for Season 3 yet. Paramount Plus hasn't announced a premiere window, production start date, or filming schedule. But we can make educated guesses based on the established pattern. Season 1 premiered November 17th, 2024, and ran 10 episodes through January 12th, 2025. Season 2 premiered November 16th, 2025, with 10 episodes concluding January 18th, 2026. Both seasons followed a late fall premiere with weekly Sunday releases through mid-January. If Paramount Plus sticks to this schedule, Season 3 would premiere November 2026. That gives production roughly 8 to 9 months from the Season 2 finale to get Season 3 ready. Taylor Sheridan operates multiple shows simultaneously with efficient production pipelines, so this timeline is realistic. However, there are wildcards. Sheridan's producing Tulsa King Season 3, Special Ops Lioness Season 3, and developing new projects like The Madison. His schedule could push Landman to early 2027 instead. Paramount Plus might also choose to premiere it earlier, maybe September or October 2026, to fill gaps in their original content calendar. My best guess, production starts spring 2026, maybe April or May. Filming wraps by August, post-production through October, premiere November 2026, 10 episodes releasing Sundays through mid-January 2027. That's speculation, but it fits the established rhythm. Confirmed cast returning. The core cast is locked in, though Paramount Plus hasn't made official announcements yet. Billy Bob Thornton returns as Tommy Norris. He told The Hollywood Reporter in November 2025, "As long as I'm able, I want to do it, or until the story runs out. I think Landman, as an entity, will know when it's over." Thornton signed a multi-year deal for 4 to 5 years, according to multiple sources. That commitment guarantees his involvement through at least season 5 or 6 if the show continues. Demi Moore returns as Cammy Miller. Her character's arc with M-Tex and the offshore drilling gamble sets up major season 3 storylines. Larter is back as Angela Norris, potential for her and Tommy to remarry based on how season 2 ended. Jacob Laughlin returns as Cooper Norris, now president of CTT Oil. Paulina Chavez returns as Ariana, Cooper's fiancée. Their wedding will likely happen in season 3. Michelle Randolph returns as Ainsley Norris, continuing her college journey at Texas Christian University. Kayla Wallace returns as Rebecca Falcone, now Chief Operating Officer and Chief Counsel of CTT Oil. Her relationship with Charlie, who's spending 6 months on the offshore rig, creates long-distance drama. Sam Elliott joined season 2 as TL, Tommy's father, and he's confirmed for season 3. Elliott told Extra TV in November 2025, "I'm excited to see what unfolds in season 3. He oversees drilling operations at CTT Oil, so his role expands." Andy Garcia returns as Galino. His $44 million investment in CTT Oil guarantees he's central to season 3 conflicts. Colmfior returns as Nathan, now treasurer of CTT Oil. Supporting cast like James Jordan as Dale, Mustafa Speaks as Boss, Mark Colley as Sheriff Walt Joberg, and newer additions like Francesca Schwereb as Cheyenne and Bobby Salver Menuez as Pagan should all return based on their season 2 arcs. What season 3 will be about? Season 3's story threads are already clear based on the season 2 finale. Tommy formed CTT Oil Exploration and Cattle Company, named after Cooper, Tommy, and TL. He stole M-Tex's best employees, Rebecca, Nathan, Dale, and Boss, creating a rival company. The cartel money problem is immediate. Galino invested $44 million expecting returns and control. Tommy thinks he can manage Galino, but that's naive. The cartel doesn't make investments out of kindness. Season 3 will explore how Galino exerts pressure when Tommy's independent decisions conflict with cartel interests. M-Tex's offshore drilling project is another ticking time bomb. Cammy bet $400 million on a 10% chance of striking gas. If it fails, M-Tex goes bankrupt. If it succeeds, Cammy's vindicated, but the company might still be too damaged to recover. Either outcome creates conflict. Tommy and Nathan promise to help Cammy sell M-Tex. That puts them in this awkward position of running a competitor while also trying to broker a sale of their former employer. Corporate espionage, bidding wars, and sabotage all become possible. Cooper and Ariana's wedding will happen in season 3. Michelle Randolph told The Hollywood Reporter, "By the end of season 2, there's so much story still left to tell. I could see the show going for a long time." Cooper, as president of an oil company at his age, managing crews and making geological decisions, tests his maturity. Ainsley at TCU continues. Her struggles with elite cheerleading, roommate conflicts with Pagan, and finding her identity away from family all provide character development. Angela hovering between Fort Worth and Midland, while Tommy takes massive financial risks, creates marital tension. Rebecca and Charlie's long-distance relationship faces challenges. Charlie's on the offshore rig for 6 months. Rebecca's running operations at CTT Oil. Can their relationship survive when they're both consumed by work? Legal and regulatory threats are guaranteed. Starting a new oil company with cartel financing while key employees jumped ship from M-Tex. Lawsuits are coming. Federal investigations into Galino's business dealings could implicate Tommy. Predictions for Season 3. Here's what I think actually happens in Season 3. CTT Oil's first major drilling operation either strikes big or fails catastrophically. If it succeeds, Tommy proves his independence from M-Tex was justified. If it fails, the company collapses under debt to Galino, forcing desperate choices. The cartel escalates involvement. Galino doesn't just want returns on investment. He wants control over West Texas oil infrastructure. Season 3 could show him systematically acquiring competitors, using violence when persuasion fails. Tommy realizes too late that borrowing from Galino was selling his soul. M-Tex's offshore project partially succeeds, enough to keep the company alive, but not enough to justify the $400 million investment. Cammy faces pressure from investors, potential fraud investigations if her geology reports were misleading, and the reality that she destroyed relationships for a Pyrrhic victory. Cooper makes a catastrophic mistake. His 6 well-winning streak was luck. When he calls a bad play as CTT Oil president, it costs the company millions and damages his credibility. His relationship with Ariana strains as work consumes him. The wedding might get postponed or become a source of conflict when families clash. Angela and Tommy remarry in season 3, but it's tested immediately by financial stress. Tommy's gambling everything on CTT Oil with cartel money. Angela's spending habits, established in season 2 with the TCU hotel suite, continue. When money gets tight, old patterns resurface. A major character dies. Taylor Sheridan kills beloved characters to raise stakes. My money's on either Nathan having a fatal heart attack under stress or one of the roughneck crew dying in a rig accident caused by cutting corners to save money. Boss retiring and moving to Houston in season 2 sets him up for either a tragic ending or a peaceful exit. Rebecca's pregnancy becomes a storyline. Her relationship with Charlie, her new COO role, and the question of whether she can balance career ambition with family mirrors real struggles women in male-dominated industries face. Charlie being offshore for 6 months when she needs support creates drama. Federal authorities investigate Galino's investments, dragging Tommy into legal jeopardy. He might face charges for knowingly accepting cartel money or for corporate espionage related to stealing MTech's employees. The finale could end with Tommy arrested or on the run. What makes season 3 compelling? Season 3 works because the stakes are personal and financial simultaneously. Tommy's not just fighting for profits, he's fighting for his family's survival, his father's legacy, and his son's future. Every decision has cascading consequences. The David versus Goliath dynamic of CTT Oil versus MTechs and established players creates underdog tension. Can a scrappy startup compete with billion-dollar corporations? The answer involves ingenuity, risk-taking, and moral compromises. The cartel subplot adds danger beyond typical business drama. Oil industry politics are cutthroat enough. Adding literal cartels willing to use violence raises the threat level. Galino's patience running out could lead to kidnappings, sabotage, or assassinations. The show continues exploring how the oil industry impacts everyone. Roughnecks risking their lives for wages, corporate executives making choices that destroy environments and communities, families torn apart by the demands of the business. It's Taylor Sheridan's specialty, showing how American industries built on exploitation corrupt everyone involved. Billy Bob Thornton's performance anchors everything. He plays Tommy with exhaustion, determination, and quiet rage. Watching him rebuild from getting fired by Cammy, only to potentially face worse disasters at CTT Oil, is compelling character work. Landman Season 3 is one of my most anticipated shows. The Season 2 finale set up conflicts that can sustain multiple seasons. Tommy's "not today" to the coyote, refusing to accept death or defeat, encapsulates the show's spirit. Keep fighting even when exhausted, keep building even when everything collapses. Paramount Plus's early renewal and record-breaking viewership guarantee Season 3 gets the resources it needs. Taylor Sheridan and Christian Wallace have a clear vision rooted in real oil industry experiences. Billy Bob Thornton's multi-year commitment ensures stability. Expect 10 episodes premiering November 2026, if the pattern holds. Expect darker storytelling as Tommy's cartel entanglements deepen. Expect character deaths, betrayals, and the relentless pressure of an industry that chews people up. With Thornton signed for 4 to 5 years potentially, we might get seasons 4 and 5 if viewership holds. That would let the show properly conclude Tommy's arc without rushing. That's everything we know about Landman Season 3. Do you think CTT Oil succeeds or fails? Will Tommy survive his cartel partnership? Who dies in Season 3? Should Cooper and Ariana's wedding happen, or will it fall apart? What happens when MTech's offshore rig either strikes big or comes up dry? Drop all your theories and predictions in the comments. I read every single one. If this breakdown helped, hit that like button. Subscribe for Season 3 coverage when it premieres, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching, and if you are new to our channel, subscribe and click the bell icon so you do not miss out on our latest videos.